Hi there. We are going to work on two examples to help you with equation 6-2 worksheet. This is going to be solving multi-step equations. Let me pull up my whiteboard. And the first one I'm going to do, again, this is for worksheet 6-2. We're going to start and I'm going to help you with number 1, -5 times p plus 2 minus 2 times 3 plus 2p equals -43. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to the equal sign and draw a dotted line right here to balance it out so I can organized. And right now I'm going to go through, and whenever I have a number outside a parentheses like this, I'm going to multiply it by everything inside the parentheses. So for example, -5 times p and -5 times 2. Those are the only two numbers that are inside the parentheses. So that's the only thing I'm multiplying the -5 by. So I've got -5p minus 10. Then I have -2 times. See, it's outside the parentheses again. So we're going to take -2 times 3 and -2 times 2p. So I've got -2 times 3, which gives me -6. -2 times +2p is -4p. And that equals -43. So the first thing I did was the parentheses, which is distributing. So we distributed, and now if you look on the left-hand side, I've got things that I can put together that are alike. This is called combining like terms. So I've got -5p and -4p. Well, -5 and -4, so -5 minus 4, that gives me 9 negatives. So I have -9p. And the other thing over here is -10 and -6. Well, how many negatives do I have when I put it together? -10 minus 6, we're going to have -16. See, you're combining these together. I've got 10 negatives and 6 negatives, which gives me 16 of them, equals -43. Now this is a normal two-step equation. To get p by itself, I have to get rid of this -16. I have to do addition and subtraction first. So I'm going to add 16 to each side. And I get -9, -9p equals, and then I have -43 plus 16. So as I go through here and do -43 plus 16, it gives me -27. Now, -9p means -9 times p. The opposite of times is divide. The inverse is to divide. So as I divide by -9, these cancel and give me a +1 equals. And as I divide these two numbers, I get 3. And I'm going to box my answer. For your assignment, you have to show all of these steps. I am grading the process along with the final answer. Please make sure that you have all these steps labeled just like I do so that I can follow along. Now let me give you the one that we're going to do from these types. We are going to do number 4 together. So on number 4 on your paper, I have 36r minus 27 equals 5r plus 35. Okay, so at the equal sign, I'm going to draw a dotted line right here. Now, if you notice, I don't have any parentheses. And if I only look over here on the left-hand side, these two things can't go together. This has an R term with it, and this is just a number. They stay separate. Same over here. So when this happens, I need to get my variables to one side and numbers to another. I'm always going to show you to move your variables to the left, because if you do inequalities, it makes it a whole lot easier if your variables are on the left so you don't get them backwards. So I'm going to move this 5r over here to the left, but I can't just put it there. If I'm going over the equal sign, I have to do the opposite. So it says positive 5r, so I need to subtract 5r from each side. So now I have 36r minus 5r, which gives me 31 R. I'm just going to bring down the negative 27. These 5 R's cancel out and it equals 35. I just bring that down as well. Now it's a regular two-step equation. You need to move the 27 over here to the right. So I'm going to add 27 to each side. Why am I adding? Because there's a minus sign right here and you have to do the inverse. You have to do the opposite because now these make 0 and go away. So I get 31R equals, and when I add these two numbers together, so we have 35 plus 27 gives me 62. So now I have 31R equals 62. This is 31 times R. The opposite of times is divide. So I'm going to divide each by 31. 31 divided by 31 gives me 1R, and it equals 2. And I will box my answer. Again, I need you to remember I need to see all of these steps in your answers box for you to get a 100. I'm grading the process.